What up? Today we've got a massive countdown. Today we're taking a look at the top 10 best fictional athletes of all time. Alright, let's go. Alright, coming in number 10, we've got Gavin Harris from the Goal movie series, striker for Newcastle United. He's a party animal, can go out and then back it up the next day with a match or training, secures a big money move to Real Madrid and becomes one of the Galacticos, and then wins the Champions League. Alright, coming at number 9, we've got Derrick Screamer Johnson from the Specky McGee series. He's good looking, he's smooth talking, he's one of the best full forwards in the APS. If there's a movie made about him, I reckon I could probably play him. He lines up in the same team as Specky McGee, who's at centre half forward. Screamer ends up dating Christina Perry, who Specky dated on and off for years, but he never really gave her the attention she deserves. I mean, Specky, he supports 5 footy teams. He can't choose. He's all over the place. I'm sure him and Christina didn't work because he probably played up on her a few times. But Screamer treats her right, and they only break up when he has to go up to Sydney. He's a more rounded individual than Specky. He plays piano, ends up getting a scholarship to the Eckhart School of Music in Sydney. Wouldn't be surprised if he went top 10 in his draft year. I want to find out what happens. Gary Lyon, write a new one. Let's get going. Alright, coming in at number 8, we've got Shooter McGavin, a good-looking, smooth-talking, slick golf player. This year's his year. He's paid his dues. He plays the game respectfully and very, very well. Enter the utter buffoon called Happy Gilmore. He's a big brute who just hits the ball as hard as he can. He doesn't respect the game of golf, and he has flagrant disregard for common decency. Unfortunately, Shooter loses the big tour to Happy. Oh well, it's alright. Shooter's consistent, and there's no way Happy can back it up again and win the next year. I'm assuming Shooter won the next 10 of them. Alright, coming at number 7, we've got Coffee Black. Clarence Withers, aka Coffee Black, aka Downtown Funky Stuff Malone, shooting guard and by a mile the best player for the Flint Tropics, inventor of the alley-oop, absolute sex machine. Alright, coming at number 6, we've got Mick Malloy from Crackerjack. Started off as a liability in the team, only being there for free parking. Used to bowl the flipper and lose matches, but he earned himself the highest order of respect from club captain Stan, which is a tip of the cap when he bowls one into the gutter to win a meet for the boys. His biggest achievement came in the final game of the season against that prick Bernie's mob when he bowls the flipper. Goes both ways, and they end up getting the W, which was huge. Alright, coming at number 5, we've got Peter Colt from the movie Wimbledon. Former world number 11 has fallen out of luck and love with the game. He enters into his last Wimbledon tournament and goes all the way with young hotshot Lizzie Bradbury, my hero. He also wins the tournament by beating young American world number 1 arsehole Russell Hammond, who I relate to a little bit. Really successful last year for Peter Colt, gets the girl and gets Wimbledon. That's all you really need in this life. Alright, coming at number 4, we've got Anne-Marie from Blue Crush, a very promising young junior surfer who was halted by a really bad wipeout where she hit her head on the coral and almost drowned. She gets an invite into Pipeline. A good performance there would mean getting some sponsors and bringing her and her friends out of the near poverty that they're living in. A few days out from Pipeline, she falls in love with American QB, and for a split second she takes her eyes off the prize. She gets to Pipeline and it's a mental struggle, let me tell you that much. She misses wave after wave because she's scared of hitting her head again. But the woman who's in her heat, Keela, helps her through it and guides her onto a really good wave. She rides a perfect 10, but it's not enough to get her through, but that's okay because enter Billabong. They come and offer a spot on the surf team, which is huge. Alright, coming in number 3, we've got Chaz Michael Michaels from Blades of Glory, the brash, egotistical ice skating god. Gets in a fight with Jimmy and gets banned from male singles skating for life. He then overcomes sex addiction, alcoholism, and a myriad of other undiagnosed conditions, I'm sure, to become the first male-male pairing with Jimmy. He and Jimmy win the gold medal. They perform the Iron Lotus, which I don't need to tell you how dangerous it is. Alright, coming at number 2, we've got Gian, Piero, and Massimo. The sport is soccer. The movie is Kicking and Screaming. Phil Weston and Mike Ditka were training their team into the ground and they still couldn't get a W. Something was going wrong at a systematic level with the team. When you have players like Boyoung's son lining up and starting, you've got an issue. Boyoung's son, whom Will Ferrell says that they will eat if the pizzas don't arrive. So if you're willing to eat one of your starters, they can't be that good. Mark then does some scouting around the local areas and he finds 2 Italian boys working at the local butcher shop. He signs them up and they make an immediate impact. They get their season back on track and become title contenders. They end up winning the league. I've never seen 2 signings make that much of an impact that quickly since Carlos Tevez and Mascherano were signed to West Ham in 2006, who single-handedly saved the Hammers from relegation. All right, coming in number 1, we've got McReynolds from the movie Everybody Wants Some by Richard Linklater. Sort of a follow-up to Dazed and Confused. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you getting onto it. McReynolds was the best player on the team. He was a big hitter, absolute guaranteed to get drafted, and he was just partying it up in college the whole time. So he's the winner of this by a long shot. Can split a baseball with an axe. Get onto it. If you haven't seen it, watch it right now. All right, that's it for top 10 best fictional athletes. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Have a great day. See you later.